thanks very much for tuning in. So really there's not much going on at the moment. We do have warm weather, which is good for the garden, maybe not good for climate change and everything, but you know, you've just got to take what you get. We've got bird crap obviously on the potato leaves here, the sweet potato leaves, but we're not eating the leaves, so that's fine. Just going to wait and see. I think likely next month this will all start dying back. At that point I'll harvest everything and see what's going on. We do have some kale to harvest, and we've got some other things to harvest. I will put up on the screen now. We did have a harvest of some potatoes, some tiny carrots from the balcony, and I forgot what else, but I'll put that up on the video here. And hopefully we've got a raspberry that's gonna go here, so I'll put that into the garage over winter. I'll let that do its thing, and then I'll be putting that, I think, in this guy. I'll be doing it, and then the other one over here, I will be, well, I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it's either going to be that one or this one that I'll use, likely this one, to get this raspberry in here. I likely might then use the other one to get this raspberry in, because I don't want to be cross-contaminating for whatever reason. I see all of this dead foliage. I'm hoping that's just because the branch is dead and not the roots. The roots look like they're good, so fingers crossed that one hasn't died on me. But yeah, I likely won't reuse that. I'll likely use this one that's got the raspberries in currently and put it over there where I need it. And then obviously, as I say, this will be sorted out next year. Likely next weekend or the weekend after, I'll finish this box off, put soil in it and let it over winter. And then yeah, essentially just gotta harvest what I'm getting. So there are some beans still here that I'm going to harvest, nice sized beans, so I'll continue to harvest them until they're done. We do still have some of the cucamelons, so still got some of those, and I'm pretty sure there's quite a few in here. As you can see, we can harvest as we go along, so some of these need to be harvested now because they are getting to the good size, so got to do a bit of harvesting of that. Looks like the lemon cucumber is completely done, so I need to pull that out and do the thing. I need to figure out, am I going to trim that back, because I will be putting it into the greenhouse over winter to see if that overwinters well. The back, the tomatoes are mostly done, so need to make sure I take those. Getting a few peppers still. The tomatoes there are done. The zucchini is actually giving me some, so that's good. And the tomatillo are still giving me some, as well as I've been harvesting some beets. That's what I remember. So I'll put the beets up here instead of earlier. Got some beets from there, and we will have leeks. So the potatoes that I harvested already, I will combine with the leeks. I'll make a nice leek and potato soup for the winter, and we'll be good. Other than that, just waiting for the daikon, and the daikon is doing really well. So hopefully this will be a good harvest in a month or so. And then I've got some stuff on the balcony, so let's go to the balcony now, because really we're just winding down for the year. I need to harvest the herbs and dehydrate them, so that's going to be the sage, that's going to be the lemongrass, and that's going to be, I might actually see if I can overwinter the sage, because that is a good plant, as well as the rosemary. That's pretty good, but we'll see what I can overwinter and what I just kill off completely, and we'll take it from there. So let's go to the balcony and see what's going on there. Okay, so welcome out to the balcony. Chives will always be doing well, so we don't really care about those. I did harvest one carrot from here. It was the one that was showing the most, and it looks like it was pretty decent. So what I will do is I will let it do its thing. Once they start dying back, then at that point I'll look to harvest them and take it from there. We've got lots and lots of parsley, so I'll likely be dehydrating that and drying it over the winter. And in here we've got some tiny little growth here. That I believe is my spinach, so it's strawberry spinach, and then these guys are the daikons. So likely I'm just going to wait for a bit. And thank you very much, Plane, for taking off and making nice noise while I'm doing this. But yeah, I just need to find out which one's the strongest. they all look pretty healthy right now. Just pull them out and let the daikon do its thing here, and see if I can get some daikon growing up here, which I'm pretty sure I can. Daikon looks like it's pretty easy. And then I also need to look to harvest everything here. So I've got a tiny watermelon here. It's not so tiny anymore, which is good. I'm going to see if that does its thing. So I will leave that pot to do its thing. Likely this one I will harvest out the celery and the sweet potatoes, and you know, see what's going on there. And I'm trying to see where the sweet potato came through from, right here. So I don't know if I'll be getting any sweet potatoes from here, but I will be harvesting that out, likely in a week or two. And then again, parsley galore here. Just need to trim that back, dehydrate it, and celery again. So this celery I'll likely see if I can overwinter it. Likely use that one or this one as an overwintering in the garage, and leave the two downstairs, see if I can overwinter them in the back garden. Got one jalapeno growing here, which is good. A couple of little ones over here, so just leave that to go until it dies off completely, and then I'll just grow another one next year. We've got the snow peas growing here, so again, snow peas are doing pretty well here. And then peanuts, as I say, the peanuts I'm going to keep because I want them for seeds. So I'm not going to eat any peanuts this year, going to save the seeds and going to grow them next year. And then the lime, so this will be going into the garage likely this week, because we're starting to hit lower than 10 degrees, which this will stress the plant. So likely just put this in the garage and then start overwintering that and putting it on the light. This year I'll learn my lesson. I'll put the light on for sunrise and sunset, so it learns that it's winter, so that when it wakes up in the spring, we can actually get something from this plant. So we'll see if that is the case. Still waiting for this to grow out here, but yeah, it's doing its thing. It's looking pretty healthy, so fingers crossed. And again, if we pull at it, you can see it's budging a little bit, but it's nothing major. And then I'll just take that leaf off that just fell off. So yeah, looks like it might start be getting cold already, so we are getting some leaf curl. I think that might be too much water because it has rained quite a bit lately. But yeah, that's everything from the balcony. That's everything from here. I'm not going to show the side of the house. I've trimmed everything back in terms of sunflowers. We got less than a kilo of sunflowers because the squirrels got there already. So trimmed everything back there. Just need to tidy everything up on the side of the house. So that's everything. Thank you very much for tuning in, and I'll speak to you soon.